to another episode of Bot Caleb Consultant Money Lessons from the Bible that no one talks about. Hi, I'm Malka Aksa Bakaleb, and we are in another episode on this YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about money lessons from the Bible that no one talks about. They tell you money is evil, but it's not. The Bible didn't say that. So, we are going to go through some of those lessons today. So, have your pen and paper and take notes. First one is Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all that getting, get understanding. See, you'll see that there's wisdom in this presentation, but you also have to understand it. Someone can give you wisdom, but you need understanding to know how to apply it to you. You can talk to people and they can give you wisdom. You can buy a book and there's wisdom in the book, but do you have understanding of how to apply what's in the book to your life? So today, with these scriptures, you're not only getting wisdom, but I'm going to give you understanding of what they mean and how to apply it. Your main thing you need is understanding. Yahweh said, for lack of knowledge, my people perish. Knowledge is understanding. Money is not evil. The love of money is. The love of money is. They tell you rich people is evil. That's a lie. That's a lie. You have some rich people that are evil, but not all rich people are evil. That's a lie. Money is not evil. Have you ever had a dollar bill jumped out of your purse and kill anyone? No. If you're good, you're going to be good whether you're poor or rich. And if you're bad, when you have money, it just amplifies your wickedness. Money is not evil. The love of money is. It's when you're doing anything for money. It's when you will be unethical for money. It's when you'll rob, steal, kill, cheat, lie for money. Now you're evil because the money is not robbing, the money is not lying, the money is not stealing, the money is not cheating, and the money is not being unethical. You are. Money is a tool. Money is a neutral tool that can be used for good or bad. Money is a tool. The problem when it comes to being rich is you allow the money to use you. Money is a tool. You're supposed to use money, not let money use you. If you have a tool, do you let the tool use you or do you use the tool? Same thing, same concept with money. The danger is when it comes to you being greedy, having a love for money, where you put God down, you forget Him, and you're just chasing money, when you don't have any bounds on what you will do for money. You become unethical. You let money your ultimate goal. You're using God to get money instead of using money to get close to God. The consequences of loving money is unhealthy craving that lead to temptation, harmful desires, and destruction. Some people in their pursuit for money forget to study. They abandon their faith. They abandon God because they see that money is more important, not understanding Yahweh say it is I that give you the power to get wealth. So I ask you today, how much money do you need to solve all of your current problems? How much money would help you? Your issues today, can they be solved with money? And you may say you don't have enough of it. Well, go get some. Think about the issues you face now. Can money solve them? And if so, how much? But if you get money today, would it solve your problem? Or will you take that money, waste it, and still have the problems? Or will your problems amplify? Will the money use you as a tool, or will you take that money and use it as a tool to help you get out of debt and help you get on the right road? Maybe that's something you should go talk to Yahweh about when you pray. Ecclesiastes 11:2 says, give a portion to 7 and also to 8, for thou knowest not what evil shall be upon the earth. It's not giving you money to 7 or 8 people. Pay attention. It's a for thou knowest not what evil shall be upon the earth. It's telling you don't rely on a single source of income. Have 7 or 8 sources of income. Well, I can't do 7 or 8 jobs. You're right. That's fine. You say you can't, then you can't. I can. I can do 7 or 8 jobs. But that's not what it's talking about. You can invest in the stock market. You can Invest in gold, silver. You can have a job. See, that's four already. You can buy and sell. That's five. You can have a side hustle on the weekend. That's six. You see how much you can do? It's so many. You can have a savings account that's collecting interest. That's seven. And I can even give you more. There's so many more. Those who take our consulting classes and have our consulting company help them, they're wealthy. They're rich. They have money because we not only give them wisdom, we give them understanding. So you're getting understanding today. Don't put your eggs in one basket. Don't rely on a single source of income. Time keep passing by and you're in the same pitiful condition. Get out of it. Get out of it. Turn to Yahweh word. See what it says. Turn to Yahweh. Save during abundance. And if you're having a lot of money now, Joseph saved 20% during the 7 years of plenty to survive famine. Because he knew the 7 year of plenty there were going to be 7 years of famine. He saved 20%. 20% of everything that came into Egypt he put aside. And Egypt became the superpower. There were nations coming to Egypt for food. His own family who would abandon him in the time of famine had to come to him for food. Not to say that you're going to feed the whole world and the whole country, but build an emergency fund and practice long-term planning. Get that Jacob plan concept in your mind. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to a saving or investment account every payday. And you may say, well, you need all of your money to pay your bills. Do you eat lunch? Do you buy coffee? Do you buy drinks? Take that money. Try doing it for 3 months or 6 months of cooking at home, and the money you would spend out there buying lunch, have it go automatically to your savings account and watch it grow. Consider starting a side hustle. Out there, they have what they call a 50, 30, and 20% rule. For Yahweh, we have different rules with our money to build our wealth. But for you, do 50% of your income for your needs, 30% for your wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. Pay your debt. Pay your debt. Pay off those credit cards. Pay down those credit cards so your credit can work. Credit is king. You must have good credit. Pay your debts. You'll have people out there, rich people say, well, they don't use credit, they use cash because they can. Because they can. They've already had that establishment. You're not there yet. So you need credit. Pay off your credit card. They start you off. You may have $500 credit. You use it on gas, use it on your lunch, pay it. Then it goes to 1,000 and it just keep going up. Next thing you know, you can have multiples. Pay it. Don't be wicked. Pay your debts. Debt is a form of slavery. The scripture tell you owe no man anything. Proverbs 22:7 said the rich rule it over the poor and the borrower is servant to the lender. You say, see, look, rich people are evil. No, they're not. Rich people are not evil. Rich people are not evil. Not to say some rich people are not evil. Some rich people are evil and some rich people are very good people. It said the rich rule it over the poor and the borrower is servant to the lender. Avoid unnecessary debt. The rich rule it over the poor. Why? Because poor people normally borrow from the rich. And if you, being poor, borrow from the rich, like the credit card companies, the banks, or even people you may know that have money, they rule over you. Avoid unnecessary debt. It reduces your freedom. Poor people will always be ruled over. Use cash flow management. Cash flow management is manage your cash flow. Know where your money is flowing to. You don't even know where your money is flowing to. Know where your money is flowing to and avoid the buy now, pay later traps. Where are your money flowing to? The rich rule it over poor people because poor people borrow. And if you're borrowing from the rich, of course you're going to be their servant. Do you have an emergency fund? Do you? You can start an emergency fund with just $500. Put it in a savings account. It may not be a lot of interest, but it's accruing. That give you peace of mind. If something happened, you have a savings account. On one of my videos before I did where you can start investing like $50 into stocks, and I think Acorn give you like I think $10 to start. I forgot how much it is. I need to check when I do that class. I gotta ask. I don't remember. And in Proverbs 21:20 says, there is treasure to be desired and oil in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man spendeth it all up. You don't, if you're a fool, every dollar you get, you're gonna spend it all up. You will not have anything saved. You won't have anything. You'll be what you can't wait for the next payday. Don't spend up everything. Save. Save a little consistently so you're not forced to borrow. And when you have the credit card, don't max it out automatically. Take it, pay for gas, buy gas, pay it off. Buy lunch, pay it off. And next thing you know, your credit will go through the roof. You don't want to be owned by the rich. You don't want the rich to rule over you. Get rich. Stop borrowing. Get good credit. Credit is king. Fix your credit. Pay what you owe. Invest wisely. Matthew 25:14-30 talk about parable of the talents. Talents are your gifts. Yahweh expect multiplication, not stagnation. Yahweh come to you right now. You're like, well, Lord, I was waiting on you. Why? Yahweh said, I give you power to get wealth. You want when Yahweh come, he find you empty, you have nothing? Oh, no, they give you the concept that when you die, you're going to go to heaven where it's gold and you're rich and you're wealthy. In the meantime, the people that are telling you that they're enjoying their heaven now. Invest your money in talents. Grout is stewardship. Stocks, businesses, real estate, invest. So you're waiting to die to go to heaven to be rich. So if that's the case, why are you still alive? If that's the case, why when someone is on their deathbed, they're begging to stay alive? Because they know it's a trick. They know it's a trick. Do heaven exist? Yes. But if you poor and your mindset poor, uh, what are you doing? Yahweh said, multiply. He said, I came to give you life and life more abundantly. You don't hear that? Life goes into business, wealth, money, and it says abundantly. Yeshua himself wasn't able to do his ministry if he didn't have money. Judas was the treasurer. They lied to you and said he was a poor man. That's a lie. Yahweh expect multiplication, not stagnation. Multiply. Think abundance. I've given you wisdom and understanding. The main thing you have gotten from this is understanding, and I've given you examples. And you can always email me at batkalebconsulting@gmail.com or consultant@batkalebconsulting.com, or go to the website www.batkalebconsulting.com and send me a message there. The funny thing is, it's like in the East, it's so much different when it comes to the consulting company, and people pay thousands and thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and everything else, and I have the business. And here in the West, people are like so like rooted in poverty and lack. Remove the lack mindset. And if you like what I'm saying to you today, whether it upset you or not, good. It should upset you. Whether you agree or not, so what? I gave you understanding. Wisdom and understanding. So glory to Yahweh. Like and subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. If you like what it's saying, subscribe, because I am on a path where I talk to my dad, and I'm going to do a video every day for at least X amount of days. I won't say the amount, but it's over 30 days. It's going to be a while. So every day I'm going to put out a video to help. A video that give information, not only give wisdom, but it also give understanding. So, praise Yahweh. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. I'll have another video tomorrow. I didn't post yesterday because we do Shabbat. Shabbat ended today at 8, so then that's why I posted. So I won't be posting in Shabbat, but I will be posting every day until my father said to stop. So let me fix that because I'm a person of my word. I am going to post a video every day until my Abba says stop because I'm doing it for a certain amount of days. But if he tell me to stop,